Outside Knight. That drops. Knight's got 16.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And Sanders throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Knight it to Bazemore. Back to Knight. Glenn a screen. Glenn with a screen on Ellis. 5 to shoot. Knight for 3. Hill pulls it in. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Knicks in New York.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pacers trail by 17. And Sanders kicks to Stuckey. And here's Ellis for 3. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. That's 10 points for Monte Ellis. There's 25 seconds left in the third. A nice shot by Knight.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ellis against Knight. Now here's Ellis. Defense is right there. And stolen by Knight. And oh, here we go. Knight, nobody back. And that one's good. Knight's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Suns leading by 18. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then there's Hill. Then it's Smith. And it's George in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pick up by Hill. Hill kicks to Ellis. It's back to Hill. Pass to George. 3 on the clock. The shot will not go. Good work defensively by Morris.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
No good from Bledsoe.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You take a look at what Ellis has done so far. He's got 10 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Alex Len. And he can't hit the second. Phoenix leading by 17. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Hill. Bledsoe kicks it to Bazemore. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
And here is Ellis. Pick up by Hill. Outside, George. Shot off the pick. And it's Hill. That's on the assist by George. And it's 13 points for Hill.
Boy, Montel is showing you he can body up the defender there.
Bazemore dishes to Bledsoe. It's stolen by Hill. Hill against Bledsoe. Hill passes to Ellis. He kicks to Hill. Nobody near George. Off target with his three.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
It's stolen by Hill. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. Suns leading by 17. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win, Brandon. And what did you guys do well tonight that helped contribute to your success?
We just stayed focused. Today we were able to continue to, try to stick to our game plan, get stops, and, just continue to crash the boards. We were able to stay to, true to what we practice and, what we believe in.
It all came together for you, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys?
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Bledsoe. And in what seems like the same old for him, he scored yet another double-double. Talk about Mr. Dependable. This guy had it going.
Well, just look at his assists. I mean, that tells the story for the game right there. He was seeing the court so well, always seemed to make the right decision. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
He was on his game tonight from an offensive standpoint, whether it was scoring the basketball or distribution. He gave the defense all sorts of problems. I love seeing a player in that kind of offensive rhythm that he was in tonight. He commanded the situation at all times.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Great. You have fathers from the past. With me, how could you not be? Never gonna, if you don't stop borrowing my make. Pay attention. Love. You don't stop playing teacher. You're not what it is. My voice is not my own. Dissociative personality disorders. You cannot flea flicker when it comes to dialect. Purpose. Listen. ever. Listen. That's how they keep messing your internet connection up. Tacit knowledge. Transcend nature of life. Chapter 4 Karma.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Cross. Damn cells. Rest of your life. About?
All right, guys, come on. Get to a basket. Let's shoot some free throws.
Never had to do anything.
Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
reality principle. Loyal to your respiratory system. Oxygen. You'll see in the future. So we're gonna have something to do with it. Got to deal with it. Could have pulled the even a father of a society, the planet Earth. I'm so busy being what I am. Got something to do with ambivalent belief. Safe to say. Like 37 games left. Reachable. Reality principle. Bills of health.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC, 80-20. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy to be here with you two guys. It's very deep. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Thanks, homie.
Celestial bodies. You realize part of it that I am? I know. Family times. Family times.
And now, introducing the Boston Celtics! At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 12, Lonnie Madsen. At small forward, at 6'6", number 99, Jay Crowder. Starting at center, 7 feet, number 44, Tyler Zeller. At forward, 6'9", from the Ohio State, number 7, Jared Sullinger. At the other guard position, at 5'9", number 4, Isaiah Thomas. Your head coach is Brad Stevens. Let's hear it for your Boston. We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip. They put together game after game, winning 5 games in a row. Fantastic stretch.
And right now for Phoenix, of all the storylines this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make...
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Thomas gets to the corner and buries it. Phoenix with the ball. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the pass to Sullinger. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Now Bledsoe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Bazemore for 3. And Boston with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Jump ball. And so it's Boston with it. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. On defense, Phoenix. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Interconference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch.
And it's Madsen missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bledsoe kicks to Freak. The 9-foot shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Sullinger the screen. Celtics passing it around. Sullinger the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. Boston again missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
To the paint. Here's Freak. Plays it up and banks it in. Freak's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Sullinger the screen. Crowder the pass to Zeller. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. Nice D from Freak.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Bledsoe it to Bazemore. To the inside. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bazemore. 6 points for Freak.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Pick by Zeller. Sullinger passes to Crowder. Boston, no good that time either.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
They double-team Bledsoe. Freak kicks to Chandler. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Shot from the inbound. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bazemore's got his first 2 points.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Tucker dishes to Freak. Right wing. No one near him. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Madsen. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside for Thomas to stop the run. No good. Suns leading by 6. Bledsoe right side. Zeller with the double team. And it's Freak missing.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Celtics trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Goes up off the pick. And the jam by Tyler Zeller.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Chandler outside. He kicks it to Bazemore. Inside. Here's Freak. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw off from Freak.
You look at the stats for Freak. He's already got 8 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
Dishes it to Tucker. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
to the right side. Here's Tucker, and the three ball is good. Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Second, Eric Bledsoe.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period.
And some changes here for the Celtics. David Lee's checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Sullinger. And it's Avery Bradley in for Manson. And Phoenix also making a switch. Knight's checked in. Here is Thomas. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Bradley drives in. Here's Johnson, rejected by Livingston, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Cavaliers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Boston, 7 games back.
And you know, for Boston, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Morris is checked in for Tyson Chandler. And the second free throw, good. Knight with it. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. He feeds it to Freak. Morris right side. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Johnson sets the screen for Bradley. 6 to shoot. Back to Thomas. There's the 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And it's Freak missing. Celtics trail by 7. Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Picked by Lee. Lee, a screen on Bledsoe. Pass to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one. The feed now to Tucker. Here's the screen. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Lee. Can't get it to go. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Suns leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Knight. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence allows the defender to recover and contest that shot. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. And then for Phoenix, Lenz checked in. And it's Phoenix's ball. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip. The big men are Sullinger and Olynyk. Smart is out there with Isaiah Thomas. And it's Madsen in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And the Suns making a change here. Chandler's checked in. Free throw good. Freak. Celtics trail by 4. Smart kicks to Sullinger. Nice ball movement by Boston. Thomas gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. And for the Suns, they're shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Tucker, yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Tucker's got 6.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Thomas with the ball, and it's Knight picking him up. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing, and it's sent back by Livingston, and they get it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Phoenix making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the left side wing. Tucker the pass to Livingston. Bledsoe outside. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Chandler dishes to Freak. An easy 2 points on the layup. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Smart kicks to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Sullinger with a screen for Smart. Looking to end the run. Boston again missing. Phoenix leading by 9. Tucker the pass to Bledsoe. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Plenty of space. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And Thomas, here we go. Here's Olynyk. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Olynyk's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. He dishes it to Sullinger. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Sullinger's got his second basket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And the basket by Livingston. And the Suns lead by 9.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.